Hello friends, in this video we are going to start writing a preliminary WPS, and we will be using a suitable format which includes all the essential variables as required by AWS D1.1 in their welding code. In our last three videos we have discussed about the various necessary preparatory steps which need to be taken before we start writing a WPS. In this video, we will be starting to write the WPS. To start with, we will write PWPS. Okay, let us start. Welcome back to Weld Tech QC, the YouTube channel of Lloyd's Institute of Technologies, and my name is Vincent. Before we prepare a preliminary WPS or draft welding procedure, we should recall the important necessary points like project specifications, necessary standards, parent material specification, welding process, joint design, accessibility, position, and so on. On the basis of past experience of various sources like companies' welding personnel, including the welders, and information from various resources like welding consumable supplier, draft a weld procedure on the WPS form. Once the PWPS is ready, prepare the test plates and start test welding. Record the entire parameters including ambient temperature, plate preheat and interpass temperatures, current, voltage, travel speed, consumable details, and so on. Once the test plate is ready after welding, send it for testing according to the standard or code. Prepare the PQR, that is procedure qualification records, from the successful test results, test reports, and prepare the final WPS. Get the necessary approvals from various authorities in your company as well as, if necessary, with the customer, and keep it in your library, that is the company's QA/QC department's library, in the file. Okay friends, in our next step, I will show you a WPS which I have prepared as a consultant for a structural fabrication company, but I have changed the names. I changed the company's name. I am showing it as my institute's name, but actually it was done for some other company. Okay, so let us start. This WPS format I have prepared including all the essential variables from the AWS D1.1. You can use the same for your writing a PWPS and later a final WPS out of the PQR. Okay, you have to prepare the PQR once the results of your test plates are out, and if it is okay, you have to prepare the PQR, and after that you have to prepare the final WPS. Okay, so let us see the essential variables and the most important parts of this format and what it means. Okay, here as I told you, this is the name of the company, your company, the company which conducting the test, the welding the test plate. Okay, supposed to be their name. And here, in the sample format of AWS D1.1, you will find here whether it is a WPS, whether it is a PQR, whether it is a standard WPS or a pre-qualified WPS. So you have to choose here as, if it is preliminary, then you have to give PWPS, or after the PQR qualification, you can mention this as WPS. And this is the area for the system, document control system. So this area is for that mainly. So this is welding procedure, that is WPS, and your company's name you can give here. Okay, on top of it we have already given, but this is the main part of the format. So here you can mention whatever the company's name, and next you can mention the welding process. If it is SMAW, in this case we are taking SMAW, that is stick welding or MMAW, whatever you call it. Shielded metal arc welding or stick welding or manual metal arc welding, all are the same, known with different terms. And if you are preparing the final WPS, then your supporting PQR's ID should be here. Okay, you have to give an ID for the PQR also while you are preparing it out of the test results. Okay, and here you can give the WPS ID number. Okay, for the document controlling process, there should be a name for every, a identification number to be given for every document, right? So here you have to give a document identification number. Okay, here I have given it this way, and after some period, if you have to revise it, any revision number and date you are supposed to give. Otherwise, the original date will remain here. And here the type, whether it is a manual or it is a semi-automatic or a fully automatic. In 99.9% the SMAW will be manual. So we have given it as manual. Okay, next is the joint design. Joint type is this, that is butt joint. Okay, there are different types of joints and different types of welds. Okay, so in this case, the type of joint is known as butt joint. Okay, and the design groove angle 60° included. That means a bevel angle will be 30° for the both the edges, and it is included angle will be 60°. And CJP single V groove weld. That means complete joint penetration single V groove. Okay, let us see what is that. Here we have the sketch here. Okay, this is the single V groove and full penetration. That is complete joint penetration. Okay, then back welding will be there after back gouging or back grinding. The back weld is supposed to be there. That also we will have to mention here. Okay, so that part is over. Now let us provide the further joint designs. Root opening, 3 mm root opening is given here. Root face, that should be 0 to 3 mm. See, I told you earlier in my other videos, okay, you have to be a little familiar with the code which you are going to use. So in this case, it is AWS D1.1 and the latest edition is 2020. Okay, so you can refer it if it is available with you. Then you will find a lot of other helping topics in that, like the pre-qualified joint designs, pre-qualified the welding consumables, pre-qualified material, parent material. So those will be very helpful for you. So please refer those before preparing the WPS or preliminary WPS. Okay. So root opening 3 mm, root face. See, it is better to keep a root face of the diameter of the electrode what you are using. That should be the maximum. So if you are using 2.5 for the root and 3.14 for the other passes, I think you can keep a 2 to 3 mm root face. 2 mm or 2.5 is okay. And back gouging, how you will be doing the back gouging? Mechanical, okay. I think back gouging or back grinding, you can use the grinder, or if you have got the gouging system, carbon arc gouging system, you can use that gouging also. But you have to be very careful while doing it. An expert only can do the gouging. Okay, so please take care. Okay, and the welding position here, welding position. Yeah, for us, we are going to give a 2G, that is horizontal welding position. Okay, then it is not a fillet, so not applicable. Vertical progression, if it is the vertical weld or 3G or 3F only, this is applicable, whether it is downhill or uphill. So in this case, it is not applicable because we are doing a horizontal welding. That is 2G. After completing this section, joint design, root opening, back gouging, etc., all this position. Now we come to the base metals. That's all for the time being. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. See you in the next.